Hi everybody, it's Ilan Bomani of the Holy Yogi, where we help you find the guru inside of you. And today I'm going to be talking about mixing a little bit of politics with spirituality. Everybody says that you can't mix, separation of church and state, etc., in dealing with life and living. And that is not the case. All about spirituality is to realize that we're all human beings having spiritual beings having human experiences, and part of that experiences is dealing with the politics in the world that you live in. And in a nutshell, we mix business with pleasure. And what I mean by that is that I want you to realize the importance of getting involved, because the politics determines the social order, of the world that you're living in. And it's like the old saying go, I'm in the world, but not of the world. But you have to be the change that you are looking for, like Ghandi had stated. If you think about it, Ghandi and both, Dr. Martin Luther King, Ghandi being one of the great spiritual leaders, he was able to take over, or take on, the British powerful government and recapture the independence of his country, India. And he did it completely non-violently. We relish in the fact that, unfortunately, we live in a warmongering world. And you got to ask yourself how this man was able to totally dismantle a government by the power of the people and by peace. And so I say that to you today because I want to give a major shout out to John McCain, a senator from Arizona, and also Susan Collins, and also a wonderful another senator. I hope I'm not batching her name, but I think her name was McClaskey. No, that's not it. I know it's not it. But the female senator from Alaska, for basically keeping Obamacare alive and well and giving the American people some semblance of universal health care. And the reason why I particularly give homage to John McCain, because I found out throughout the years in dealing with politics, regardless if you think good or bad about it, John McCain always strove to do the right thing, even when it wasn't popular and even when it was very, very hard. And this particular bill that was basically trying to take away health care for not millions, but multi-millions of people. We're talking about 20 to 30 million people without universal health care. And I can only tell you from personal experience that my sister, before she chose to make the transition, had breast cancer with metastasized into bone cancer. It was an enormous amount of pain during her last years of life and living. And it was because of Obamacare that she got the morphine that she needed in order to successfully make the transition in peace and on her own terms. And without that, I cannot imagine the type of last days that she would have had. And even Obama, his mother, who had passed from cancer, during her last month, she was on the phone arguing with health insurance just to possibly get the care that she needed in order for her to survive and just to hope for a better quality of life. And this is what I'm talking about, ladies and gentlemen. It is so important that we have integrity and we bring that back into the world, and particularly in the US of A, of how we're doing business. But the reason why I particularly go to John McCain, because so many people were upset with him in regards to a lot of his previous political decisions. And in this case, this is what I want to tell you to do. You want to really focus on always seeing the light and the love in people that you want to experience. And what I mean by that is you can either approach people in a situation where you can transform the feelings that you are receiving from that individual. You can absorb them, or you can reflect them. So let's break that down to you as far as John McCain is concerned. When John McCain first came back from his brain cancer diagnosis, you think he didn't have food for thought as far as that is concerned. And he's dealing with a major universal health care. I really felt within my very core and being, we all have psychic abilities. Remember, I told you, tap the guru inside of you. I really felt within my hearts of heart that he was going to do the right thing and make the right decision, because down deep inside, he really cared about people. It wasn't about the politics. It wasn't about Democrat versus Republican. It was about caring about the human soul and an individual, and dealing with, quite frankly, karma, and putting things in proper perspective. So when John McCain, I had a choice as far as how I was going to handle that situation, because when he came down and he did his maverick approach as far as approaching and voting on to even dispute or even to discuss the bill, he voted in favor of it. And a lot of people said to me, because I told my son and quite a few other people, that John McCain was going to be the saving grace, and that he was going to stop from Obamacare from going extinct to be replaced or even repealed at this juncture. When that happened, my first thought was to send him light, was to send him love, and was to support him on this journey to make the very rough, difficult decision. And that's what I want to encourage you to do. The best way that you can impact a soul is to connect with that soul in a very positive light and send that soul love, peace, happiness, joy, and a whole lot of compassion. Because I wished him well. I may not agree with you politically, but no way in God's earth would I wish any ill will upon someone that acquired brain cancer, like so many other people had done, and to commit to their demise based upon some previous actions that they have had and that they have made. I don't believe in that. I believe that you can't find peace in war. I believe that if you want love, you've got to give love. If you want people to have compassion and to have the integrity to fight for what is right in life, then you give them that type of support. So I chose to do that. I chose to transform the so-called negativity that was coming towards this particular Obamacare bill. And I chose to give it light and love, and to give a whole lot of light and love to John McCain. And I think a lot of people did that, because I saw a lot of people, though, you may be Democrat, a lot of people opposed John McCain, but nobody wished him death. Nobody wishes him any type of ill will or that negativity. Because when you wish that upon someone else, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? It's coming back on you. That's going to affect your karma. I want people to fully understand that. So you don't want to do that. You don't want to reflect it. Reflection is that basically if someone's hating you, you're going to hate them back. Well, who's that going to affect first and foremost? That's going to affect you. So that hate is going to incarnate within your body. And lo and behold, hate and anger, what does that do? That produces cancer. So learn the blessing and the lesson, ladies and gentlemen. And if you absorb it, you might not say anything. You're going to take that hate, you're going to absorb it and put it inside your body. And it's going to marinate. And it's going to manifest into a negative dis-ease and a negative experience that you're going to have and be reflected upon in your life. So that's what I want you to fully understand. By giving him light and love, and by praying for him, and by wishing him and encouraging him to make the right decisions, lo and behold, Obamacare is alive and well. So many people do not have to worry about their pre-existing conditions, not having health insurance. I saw so many parents who were in anguish over the fact that though they did vote for Trump, they were praying that that bill would not be overturned because they had children who had disabilities and they needed that government assistance to be able to take care of them. Hospitals would have been taken down. Doctors and nurses and hospital administration folks would have been out of employment and out of a job. And most importantly, most people would have been out of care. Now, don't get me wrong, that bill needs a lot of love and a lot of changes to be made to it. But now it's alive and well for those changes to be able to manifest. And I hope that they continue to do the right thing to make those changes. So that's the moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen. I want you to always, whenever anybody's approaching you in a negative light, cancel universe. Give them the complete opposite. The only way you're going to get love is to give love, and vice versa. So with that in mind, let's keep on spreading the light. Let's keep on spreading the love. Mwah. So handsome and beautiful, I want you to have a phenomenal day. I want you to get out there, get some fresh air, sunshine, and marinate in the positivity that exists within inside of you. And I want you to realize that you are spiritual beings just having human experiences. So stay in the light, stay in love, and I promise you, you will have a phenomenal life. Look at this day. I got to show this to you. Okay, let me see if I can't switch it. I can't switch it aside. I'm trying to figure out how to use these cameras, etc. Not very good at it. But stay in light, stay in love and beauty. I'm going to do my run now to get my vibrational frequency up in the positive. You stay healthy, you stay wealthy, you stay wise. And I see the guru inside of you. Elon Money. Bye-bye for now. Love you. Have a great day.